Yo, what's happening, you Queasy Quags are coming at you with a Future Box deck that, if you're familiar with Future Box, definitely probably looks quite a bit different than Future Boxes you're used to, because it's all about the Psychic Pokemon in this one. No Iron Hands, no Iron Leaves, no Reboot Pod. I'm talking about the Iron Valiant with its Tachyon Bits ability to spread damage counters, and then the Laser Blade that does 200 damage for 2 Psychic and colorless, as well as, and honestly, maybe even the better attacker when we're using it for its full effect, is the Iron Crown. Now, it does increase the damage of our future Pokemon by 20, excluding Iron Crown. The Twin Shuttles does 50 damage to 2 of our opponent's bench Pokemon, and then it ignores all effects on those Pokemon. That's right, so you can snipe bench Pokemon through Shaman, as well as Terra Pokemon on the bench as well. So it can set up for some really sick plays in limiting our opponent's potential to their evolution Pokemon, which almost sounds and feels a little bit more toxic. And it can be pretty, I mean, it seems like it'd be pretty annoying to play up against. I've not played it up against this deck with an evolution deck yet. I haven't played against this deck at all. So those are our two main attackers, the Iron Valiant EX and the Iron Crown. We can hit heavy with the Laser Blade. If you get like a future booster energy capsule on the Iron Valiant, you're doing 220. If you got 2 Iron Crowns on the bench, you're doing 260. And then you can build up Tachyon Bits over the current turns and future turns to get effective one-shots on stuff like even Charizard EXs. That's a little bit tough to do. I'm not going to lie. Getting to like the 330 number is a little bit tough. And for stuff like Dragapult EX, we do have the Lillie's Clefairy in here. But KOing stuff like a Pidgeot EX would definitely not be out of range for a Laser Blade. But then obviously it's going to be easy one hits on stuff like the Fezandipitis, the Grass Ogre Pawns, things like that. But of course, we're opening things up with Miraidon. You do want to choose second with this deck, and turn 1 you're looking for a peak acceleration 40 damage, and then you search your deck for 2 basic energy cards and attach them to one of your benched, or attach them to your future Pokemon in any way you like, so you could split up the energy. So you can either go down the route of the Iron Crown or the Iron Valiant, or split them up 1 and 1, and then next turn, depending on what your opponent does, you can combine a Wondrous Patch plus an attachment for turn, and you can go with that Laser Blade, or possibly the Twin Shuttles of the Iron Crown, and start to take your prize cards from there. So we can get an early aggressive attack that can usually, almost always leads to a KO, unless our opponent opens something like Terrapagos or Fezandipiti. But even then, we also have an Iron Bundle in here to be able to push our opponent's active out of the way, force up one of those bench Pokemon, which if those are a little bit weaker, we'll be able to get that turn 1 knockout with this peak acceleration. So getting that first KO is pretty easy for the deck. And then from there, we have to piece things together. But we have so many aggressive options with the Iron Valiant and with the Iron Crown. And that's where a big part of the Tachyon Bits comes into play. Not just to set up for knockouts with the Laser Blade, but to be able to get knockouts on those evolution Pokemon before they evolve. The Gimmighouls, the Charmanders, the Dreepies, the Rolts, some other ones out there, even Fan Rotoms, Hoot Hoots. We can use the Tachyon Bits to ping the 20s. For anyone who isn't aware of how Tachyon Bits works, when the Iron Valiant goes from the bench to the active spot, you can put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's possible we could have like Miraidon in the active, and then we retreat Miraidon to Iron Valiant. We use Tachyon Bits, we ping 20 damage on a Ralts. And then we switch from Iron Valiant to Iron Valiant, and then we use Tachyon Bits again with the second Iron Valiant to put 20 damage on another Ralts. And then we jet energy up our Iron Crown that we used, that we peak accelerated to with the Miraidon on the first turn of the game, to then use Twin Shuttles to KO both Ralts off the bench, leaving our opponent with a board state of no Ralts, which means no Gardevoir, which means we're probably going to win that game. That puts us in a pretty good spot. If we don't win that game, something messed up along the way, really, really bad. But we're probably winning that game overall. So that's how you can fully take advantage of the Twin Shuttles, is comboing it with the Tachyon Bits to get those big pre-evolution KOs on those basic Pokemon. Right on Iron Bundle. We got Fez in here. We got Mew in here for draw power. I'm thinking about maybe going up to a second Mew, because I put this thing in play like every single game. Have the Clefairy, like I mentioned, which does allow us to want to KO Dragapult a little bit more easily, but it's also a decent attacker with the Full Moon Rondo as well, so we can utilize it for that. And this build that I'm currently playing, now I saw a couple different builds out there that inspired me to try this deck initially. A lot of them are heavier on like Research and Lillie, which is something I might want to go back and try out myself, but I was like, let's bring the deck back to kind of what previous Future Boxes looked like, and let's just play for Arven, for Pokégear, find Arven, play Arven, and then go from there. And so far, it's worked fine, to be honest. I've been playing the Arvens. I did have to put a Lily's Determination here. I feel like I need a little bit more draw support, so I could see trying to find another space in the deck for like a second Lily's. I do have 3 Bosses Orders in here, and the Prime Catcher, of course, for our Gust. But I'm also trying to take advantage of Mystery Garden in the deck as well, because we do play so many Psychic Pokemon, and we want our Psychic Energy in the discard pile for the Wondrous Patch. So I have 3 Mystery Garden here. I went from 2 to 4 to now back to 3. I'm pretty sure it's like the full evolution of my stadium count, and the card's pretty good. Finding it can be a little bit difficult, but once you get into play, find some energy, it sees you so many cards. We're mostly having Psychic Pokemon to play. Like, usually my bench is Miraidon on the active unless it gets KO'd, and then we have like 5 Psychic Pokemon on our bench, usually like 2 Iron Crown, 2 Iron Valiant, and Mew. So that means with Mystery Garden, if we're just less than 5 cards in hand, or if discarding the energy puts us at less than 5 cards in hand, we're at least drawing some cards, and they can be pretty heavy draw power, especially with all the cards that we play that discard cards. We got 4 Techno Radar. I guess it's only a couple. We have 4 Techno Radar and 1 Earthen Vessel. I have considered cutting the Nest Balls for Ultra Balls, though, but Nest Ball's probably too efficient to do that. Only 2 Nest Balls in here to help find our non-future Pokemon. Techno Radar, of course, can help us find us 2 future Pokemon. We do have to discard a card to do that. 4 Wondrous Patch, 4 Switch, and 4 Jet for the mobility to be able to spam the Tachyon bits of Iron Valiant, of course. Prime Catcher, like I mentioned, only 1 recovery card, just a single Night Stretcher, and this has felt pretty good so far. I haven't felt like I've needed more, and I'm also only playing 3 Iron Valiant and 3 Iron Crown, and that also just feels kind of perfect, to be honest. I feel like I don't need more than 3 of each of those ever, and we do have the Night Stretcher if we ever need to recover one from like an early game discard or anything like that. 3 Future Booster Capsule for the mobility, the extra damage. I have 1 EXP share in here. Specifically, I think this is pretty good up against the Golden Go matchup. Makes it more easy for us to chain Laser Blades with Iron Valiants when we have to go that route up against them. So I have 1 EXP share in here for that. A little bit more of energy retention, and it gives us another tool card to work with off the Arven. And another tool card that we do play is the Technical Machine Devolution, which can be pretty powerful up against decks like Charizard specifically. Depending on how aggressive of a start we can get, we can like go back-to-back Iron Crown Twin Shottles and set up their complete board to then be in TM Devoed a turn or 2 later. Now, it is weak to Dark, so a Charizard would 1-hit KO an Iron Crown, but if each Iron Crown effectively KOs 2 of our opponent's Pokemon in play, they're not going to be able to have enough Pokemon in play, a wide enough board to deal with TM Devo towards the end of the game. I don't play any Iono in here, but Iono is generally pretty good with TM Devo as well, so that could be a reason to try and include Iono in this deck, to be honest. 3 Mystery Garden, like I mentioned, and then 7 Psychic Energy and 4 Jet, and that's it. That's my current take on Psychic Future Box. Let's jump into some action, and I'll show y'all how it runs. I can still do 80 damage with Peak, I guess, turn 1. We'll see what we're up against. I almost want to play like 4 Mystery Garden, but that's probably overkill, to be honest. Uh-oh. Charizard? Dude, Charizard just seems tough, to be honest. Charizard just seems tough. Mine's like okay though. If I top like a Garden here, I mean that's kind of weak, but we'll see. And kill the lone Charmander here, I guess. I bet to something for us here. Oh, second Charmander. Okay, very cool. So Lomander. Top deck, I don't know, Nest Ball or Mew would be good. Wondrous Patch not as good. Oh wait, I didn't even have to do that. Oops. I forgot this thing does plus 20 damage. So I could have... Dude, I forgot this thing searched from the deck. Wait, what? I thought it was the discard pile. Is merch gonna be shipped to Europe? It will be available in Europe, yeah. Dude, I completely forgot what the card did. That would have made future hands so much worse, though. What the heck? This card is just so much better than I remember. Like, what? So I played Golden Go Rocks to a cup last week and had a couple of games that felt like out of my control due to a lack of consistency. I couldn't draw any supporters or Pokemon Surge. What meta decks would you say are the most consistent right now? Golden Go Rocks is about as consistent as any of them. Yeah, I'd say it's about as consistent as any of them. I don't think there's like really any any good deck basically. They're the most consistent. Oh, I mean, I guess like Joltik Box. Joltik Box has always felt like maybe the most consistent deck. And not even in terms of consistency, it just like plays the most games. You just don't have many like non-games, I don't know, where like you're in it for a couple turns and then you just lose anyways. It feels like Joltik Box like sticks around the longest, but it's obviously not the best deck in the format right now, so. I kind of want to change up the build already a little bit, to be honest. Okay, Charmander. Like, I almost want to like play more boss. Let's put more bosses orders in here. Playing versus Golden Go, it feels impossible to get one up on them because they always are back to 9 cards. Well, yeah, but they're talking about getting going. They're not talking about a board state full of Fezandipiti and a bunch of Golden Goes. Oh, what the heck? They're letting me KO the water pond here? Okay, sure. I thought they would just like sob. It actually has to be that. I have no idea what to actually grab here, to be honest. I'm just gonna KO their active with this guy. These two seem fine though. Oh, I was like, what the heck? Why can't I? Okay. I think we should build it up on the Charmander, right? Because that's got to be like the thing we got to like respond to here in a little bit. We tested Mawile versus Lopunny and Goldie. Not like specifically, no. I think Mawile's better when people aren't teching for it or aren't building their decks to beat it. I mean, it's just meta dependent, I think. I think Mawile's better when people aren't building their decks to beat the Mawile, and that's when Lopunny is better. Lopunny is better when people are like playing cornerstone decks that are being built to beat Mawile. Something like that. How'd you hit for 220 there? This increases your future Pokemon's damage by 20. I struggle setting up Mawile sometimes. Any advice? I don't know. I don't know what you're messing up. Bench Mawile attached to it when it's correct to bench it attached to it. Yeah. I don't know what mistake you're making if you're making one, so. Stop fucking up. Lock the fuck in. Yo, Fez? We tagging with Fez out here? Okay. What is meta defining about Future Box? I don't know. We're trying to figure that out. I got 3 prize cards. Yeah, what is my line here? Wow, we'll let them finish cooking here, actually. Maybe they'll just give us the do they win? Do they wait, they can win with Briar, right? Jeez, man. They already played Dawn. All right, we're safe. I was like, I gotta check. Hold on. Am I about to lose the game? Let me see. That's still game? Ow. How is this still game? What? You're trolling. So I have one prize card left. So this thing sniping like Feyenoordum is probably higher value. And I get to see my prize card first though. I should probably push this up. Well, no, I'm gonna lose. Nothing will have free retreat. I should probably sacrifice this and then Night Stretcher for one back. And then Wondrous Patch shoot on the bench. I think sniping a one prize off the bench is going to be easier for sure. Alright. So how much HP does this have left? 20. I think I gotta reach for the bench Pokemon here, right? Almost seems like for sure. Oh, I guess Prime Catcher get involved, right? Prime. So maybe I just bench this and patch to it, and then I just research. I actually just don't do anything else. And then we just see what we draw, see what we can put together. Nothing? Or hold on. Wow, I think we drew nothing. Devon Prey? Yeah, well, I mean, they have a Hoot Hoot and they're down 3 candies. If they prize their last candy, actually, they are locked out. Yeah, if they prize their last candy, they are locked out. Sure. Man, what a pitiful draw. I mean, we didn't really, like, cycle our deck very aggressively to get to this point either, though, so... Let me see here. Let me see. No. Maybe something like this. I don't know if I need that bundle anymore. I didn't even get an energy for turn. I can't even use Mystery Garden. Like, what? Two, three. Bundle to force them to have an energy. Well, if I bundle, they would always push Pidgey out, though, right? Oh, I guess that's true, though. I don't know. I mean, I guess we're hoping they don't have the candy, right? Or Noctowl for... I mean, not... Oh, they won't have a Terra in play, I guess. Okay, sure. Maybe there's something here. You have Game if you treasure for Val instead? I don't know, did I? I don't think so. Or maybe if I used the jet before. Oh no, but then I have to switch it back into the active with the jet. Any thoughts on the Gabriel ban? He's banned, it sounds like. We could be chilling. We could. This could be a chill situation, to be honest. Could be big chillin'. All depends on what my opponent has here. Okay, well they didn't just win, so I feel like we have a possibility here to win. They have no Terra, so they can't activate Noctowl to find... Ooh, but do they have Area 0 plus? They do have an Area 0 left. Oh, that's true. Area 0 doesn't even work. They can't put Area 0 in play to bench a Terra. All right. I mean, they're down 3 candy. Yeah, maybe it just sticks. Yeah, sure. Actually, it's like pretty reasonable for it to stick. There's no way they were like ever prepping a candy for this play. Area 0 plus Turo. Yeah. But they probably don't play Turo. They appreciate the prime sub there, Goblin. How are you feeling about this deck? I don't know, it's my first game playing it. Alright, well maybe they are just literally dead drawing now. Okay, not completely, but I don't even know if that's a good play from them, to be honest. Okay, all right. And 4 Arven. 4 Mystery Garden, 4 Arven, 4 Boss. Something like that. You think Greninja and Lucario would have good synergy? No. The cards are better by themselves. What's stopping Cynthia's Garchomp from being competitive? Not being as good as the good decks that are currently in the format. Alright, I mean, this isn't truly terrible, I feel like. Alright, alright. Wait, no, this is pretty bad still. I still don't even knock them out. I can't even draw a card. Like, I gotta go, like... I mean, I can load this thing up, though, I guess, so it's not that bad. Attach Jet, Peak Accelerator. I could play the couple switch and like ping once. Yeah, I'm just gonna jet and accelerate, I guess. Barzon? Yeah, true. All right, peak. Honestly, an EXP share seems kind of good in here as well. Probably get an EXP share involved. Are there any cards that are about to rotate that surprise you by how good they were, or any cards you thought would have potential but didn't, but haven't seen play? Not really. Not off the top of my head. Yeah, not off the top of my head. No Iron Hands, by the way. Yeah, I know. I didn't put it in the deck. Wait, is Iron Valiant weak to metal? No, Iron Valiant's weak to metal. The other one's weak to dark. We have benched Fez here so that for a K1 Golden Go if Miraidon goes down. Oh, so I could like do the switch. But then it makes Fez like a potential target. I don't want my Fez to die. I can just like switch here and it's like fine, right? Well, I could draw first, actually. What am I doing? Yeah. Switch. I don't want to bench this and lose the bench space for garden potential. But I want Miraidon. I could attach active, but I could also just throw it in the discard pile. No, I should attach active. Shoulder. Clefairy's not even a bad attacker in this matchup, right? We're doing 240 now. Oh my, we're swinging. Bonk. Clefairy weak to metal though. I mean, so was this. Also, my Pokemon have 200 and my Pokemon have 200 less than 250 HP. I don't think the Golden Gold player is gonna struggle to KO any of my 2 prize Pokemon. I think they'll be all right. I think they got me. I'll let them have this one. I'll let them have this one. They got lucky, but let them have it. Do we ever play EXP share? That's what I was just saying, Horsey. I think adding an EXP share would be pretty good. So it makes it easier to chain Valiant into Valiant, like specifically for this matchup. Also, Ursaluna though, like for this matchup specifically, Ursaluna would also be pretty good. Trying to give Greninja a partner to climb over the tanky Megas. 170, don't cut it. I mean, I feel like that's the point of the Greninja deck, though. I mean, I don't know what you're running into that you're having trouble with. But I think that's kind of the point. It seems good in general because your Miraidon might go down first a lot. I don't know if that increases the value of it that much, but it is something, I guess. Minor errand running? That is pathetic. Lock in. We can't attack. Honestly, that's fine. Even just attaching for turn and passing, I'm comfortable with. Someplace. Did they grab Lightnings? They probably don't play Lavencia, which means they maybe only play one Artisan, which means their stadium is bumped. These days, someone. Aha! What do I need? Like, oh, I already attached. Oh, I need Switch. Yeah. Bodied. Oh, some bits. This guy. I forgot about my bits there. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, more bits? Yo, chill. All right, this guy. Infinite bits? 3 bits? The EX feature just kind of seems good in general, so I'd want to do that before Ursaluna for sure. Did you boss before garden? No, what I should have done is not attached before gardening. I don't think bossing ahead of time is worth it, because it doesn't increase my odds that much. I'm content with not taking a knockout this turn as well. So I'd rather save the boss, because if I boss the Golden Go and then whiff, and then they run to a 1 prizer at some point and make things weird again, then I don't have a boss to work with. Like even the next turn, if they decide to be like, you boss and whiffed, okay, I'm just gonna retreat to give me goal again and like get some more energy. Go ahead. And I'm like, oh shoot, that's bad. But wait, my board is kind of mid though still. You have the extra card? Yeah, the extra card's not worth it. It's not worth potentially whiffing. We don't have to go all in on boss. If we whiff the boss KO this turn, that's fine. We're still winning the prize trade, so we don't need to go all in and then lose a boss. And my opponent be like, all right, fuck you, I'm going back to Gimme Ghoul now. Or to like a Soul Rock or something. And make things weird. I guess I send this up, right? And then bench this and then research. Be happy on home. I mean... Dude. Just overkill at this point, man. They're dead! It's over! Yeah, let's try... I feel like we can maybe make this deck work with just like a quad Arven build or something like that. We'll see, we'll see. Let's cook a little bit here. Oh, frillish. Chill, just calm down. This is not necessary. Not that serious. What am I discarding here? Am I really getting rid of a Wondrous Patch? Rip. Switch. I mean, the Mystery Garden doesn't feel good, but I gotta play the game, right? I could just leave this in the deck, actually. One for Miraidon. Do when the lights go down, what do when the power's on? Actually, no, I'll grab it. I'm setting up a... Wait, where am I putting this EXP share? I'm setting up this guy, right? I'm setting up a Shottles. EXP share the Clefairy, I guess? I just forget this thing is not... I keep forgetting this thing is not Psychic when I'm like mathing my Mystery Garden, but... It's fine. Go down, what do when the power's out. I don't think I'm gonna get Frillish next turn. It could happen, but I don't think I really even care if it would happen. I guess I may as well just bench this to get it in play, to be honest. I play two in fear of the counter catchers from Gardevoir, to be honest, like too often. I think I just hold the rest of the hand as is. Bonk. Bonk the fish. And then I want to load up this to be able to pressure Rolts. I think we just go with that. Seems like a lot of Gardevoir on one counter catcher now. It seems pretty close to 50-50. We can actually check. Let's see what recent limitless data says. I'm just gonna go to the tournament doom and look what oh my gosh, nobody is playing Guardy without Jellicent anymore. Guardy with Jelly, 11%. Guardy without Jelly, 1.8%. Oh my goodness. Okay, counter catcher. 36% of people are playing two counter catcher. Wait, that's how you read that, right? If it says there's 1.36 counter catcher in Gardevoir decks, that means 36% of them are playing two counter catcher. Oh no. I tried Guardy without Jelly and lost to Jelly Guardy, so I put it back in. Yeah, the matchup's pretty one-sided, to be honest. Could be higher percentage playing two if there are people playing zero counter catcher. Yeah, but we assume neither of those things are true, right? We assume no one's playing three counter catcher. We assume no one's playing zero. I would bet money that no one is playing three. Big money. Oh, I need that. What the heck? They did bench lock themselves. No dark energy down. Everybody, you hurt. One hit KOing this thing is almost impossible for me, right? I can guarantee you someone is playing 3 and thinks they're cooking. In the last Doom tournament, you think someone is playing 3? Like, that's what I was specifically looking at, was the last Doom tournament. I could just TM Devo them. That seems kind of weird. What is this doing? 70 damage? Doing 80 damage? Maybe I just KO the Monkey Dory here. Oh, I need a Switch. Oh, I have Prime Catcher. Oh. No, I gotta say, I think I gotta go through the active a lot here, to be honest. I think I'm gonna have to go through the active, or I'm gonna need to get around. Like, dude, punching into this thing just seems so bad. Like, I don't know. Retreat, switch, switch, retreat. I think I retreat, switch. I want to save this. I load up the Iron Valiant. Okay. Am I doing my math poorly, though? Will I be able to KO this thing? Could have attached Devo attached. Maybe. Sure. But currently, we're swinging for how much damage? Let me run the numbers real fast. 240, 260. We're not that far off, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see what we can cook up. Is there any other damage modifiers I could play? Not really, right? Like, there's no plus powers. There's no better tool card than Future Booster Capsule. Well, Defiance Band, but I'm not going to play that. Oh, well, that's just... This guy's cringe. Oh my, of course they have the counter catcher immediately. Oh, they're going to KO this. No! Leave him alone! Actually, it's pretty bad. If they KO this. Well, they are KOing it, but... How many Kirans? 0. That card's bad. Also, that Ansi doesn't block the bits. Yeah, I don't think it makes that big of a difference, though. I mean, this KO is like a pretty unfortunate, to be honest. I don't even know what I'm gonna do next turn, to be honest. Black Belt could work. Yeah, but I don't think I can be a supporter. It's too hard to find the supporters, I feel like. Clefairy's got this trust. Clefairy's doing less damage than Iron Valiant. Want to KO Curly last turn? That just doesn't seem worth it. It's not gonna be hard for them to get Candy Guardian next turn. Or it doesn't seem very difficult. I think I just want to punch with Miraidon again here, right? First, let's test them. What do you got? Damn it. I didn't want them to do that. I want to draw with Fez, but I need to set up an attacker. How can I hit with? How much can I hit with this? Oh. How many Wondrous Patch left? 3. Oh, they have Screamtail, though. This isn't even that good of a play, right? I'm just gonna get Screamtail. Maybe not, though. Let's see. Probably. I am probably gonna get Screamtailed here. I'm definitely gonna get Screamtailed here. Damn. There had to be a better play. Appreciate 3 months there. Ribbon. Man, I don't know. Feels like there had to, yeah, there just feels like there had to be a better play here. Maybe I just punch the Diancie. You can bits the Screamtail at least. We'll see. If they get a Bravely Charm, I won't be able to. Also, theoretically, they KO my Iron Leaves off the bench with the Screamtail here as well. We'll see. Oh my gosh. That's insane. It does feel like I am lacking, like, bigger combo plays. Well, maybe. Yeah, we'll see what they retreat to here. Okay, it is a Screamtail line. Oh boy. That means they're just KOing my Mew. Oh, but that's true. I can Iron Valiant. Theoretically, I can go Iron Valiant KO the Screamtail currently. We'll see what they do. They could heal 20 off the They could heal 20 off the active. We're doing 160. 20 off the active to the Mew, right? And then 30 off the Guardy. 20 off the active. 120. Then they'd be short on the KO. I don't know why they're putting... Oh, they're healing the damage off the Diancie, actually. Oh, wait, no. Can they KO my... They're going to KO my Iron Valiant here, right? Oh, maybe not? I actually don't know what they're going to do. Oh, they didn't get access to the second Monkey Door. I kind of just assumed they had it. They did not have it. Okay, I mean, they're letting me Iron Valiant KO their active. Oh, but they just went with Screamtail next turn, though, right? They're just going to win with a second Screamtail. I guess they're down a Night Stretcher and a Super Rod. Oh, hold on. Dub? How much more do I need? We're doing 260. Yeah, I win. Okay. It's pretty good. Why didn't they heal? What'd they heal there? They healed their Guardy? Why would you heal your Guardy here ever? Always heal the Mega Diancie, right? Yeah, there's a mistake on my opponent's side for sure. The Mega Diancie should be out of range here. I also killed the least relevant thing on my bench, I'm pretty sure, in the Clefairy, to be honest. Do they play stadiums? Does this deck even play stadiums? I honestly just have no clue if this deck runs stadiums. 1 Lively. 2 Artisan, I think. Usually 2 Artisan. Okay, so I kind of want to hold on to my second Garden then. So it wants to be like... They're not setting up in a single turn. Maybe I just maximize for draw power anyways, though. Okay. I could have just not gotten energy and then played for a Jet, to be honest. Genome the Absol? Oh, true. Well, it's gonna be hard to set up for a terminal period, but it could happen, I guess. I guess I just do this. I don't know, actually. I don't know what to do here. Alright, that kind of sucks to get rid of another one, but it's fine. Arm versus correct, because I think you discard the energy. Yeah, but I could draw into more psychic Pokemon, actually, though, right? I didn't actually think about that too hard. No Badoo for you, buddy. You're cooked. You first for more pokes? Yeah, that might have been correct, to be honest. Am I ever using this? I feel like no, but I want to play. I only have Arvens. Getting an Arven here is not very good, actually. I do want to play. They play Unfair Stamp as well, so I should definitely play this. I think I should just load up big guys, though. Pass. I might just boss punch the Absol, to be honest. What are they going to call for family? Yeah, honestly, preemptively punch the... Well, not anymore, but preemptively punch the Absol did seem good until I got Iono'd. I'd have to... Ooh, that's not as good. Ooh, it's way worse now. Ooh, Alright, we'll make it work. Do I have a Vessel in the deck? I use my Vessel, right? Might have to be armed for Night Stretcher here, but that's fine. I need to draw some cards here. No. Oh, do I go for the draw? Ooh. Do I draw the cards and hope to get an energy? Or do I... Huh. I could just punch. This is actually kind of... This is exactly why I wanted double Vessel in this deck. I might put the second Vessel back in. Like, I foresaw this being like a possibility. Like, wanting multiple Vessels. I could burn this, draw 3, hope to get a Jet or a Psychic. Pretty decent odds. Progressing me more towards more stuff. Probably fine to just punch, though. Punch, draw some prize cards. Load up the squad. I guess with Mystery Garden as well, the value of like more Night Stretchers goes up as well. You feel Gravity Mountain and Black Belt are good techs against Pult for a Joltik deck? No. Draw 4 prize cards to knock them out with Mawile. Or just draw 6 prize cards with Iron Hands. If you're trying to beat Pult that bad, you should just play the Clefairy. You should either be playing none of those cards or Clefairy. Those cards should basically never be in the deck. Do you think Arven is good in Meganium Ogerpon? No, it sounds pretty bad. Gravity Mountain before was like an okay alternative to Clefairy, but now it's just, there's no reason. I forgot to get to take a card away from me, to be honest. I forgot what Claw of Darkness actually does. They get to remove a card from my hand. Well, I mean, that's if they actually punch me here. We'll see. Okay, the more I do play this build, the more I do kind of like it. It's a sacrifice. I don't really want their sacrifice, though. I mean, it's like fine, though. I get to load up one more energy. And I think I only have one Psychic left in the deck. Oh, maybe I have two. I don't actually remember. I have 4. Oh, no, I could just one-hit this, and then I win, right? So... I just want to, like, progress. Let's do something like this. I don't know. Give me a XP share and a Switch. Wait, can I KO the Absol? Oh, I could have KO'd it. Dude, I just thought I couldn't KO it there, so I was like, all right, well, we can't KO the thing. We'll KO it later. I literally could have KO'd it, though. That's funny. Yeah, I could have just KO'd it. Could have bopped it. Alright, we'll bop him later, though. It still works. Oh, I do have no Psychic. Oh, I have 4 Jet, though. 4 Jet and 2 Wondrous Patch. You still KO it? Well, no, not after I played Arven for not. Prime Catcher. Oh, my Prime Catcher was prized the whole time anyways. Have you gotten the Miraidon out of the active? I guess actually, no, I couldn't have, because my Prime Catcher was prized. I guess I made the right play then, I guess. Have you decided what you're going to play in the tourney? I'll put it in the stream title once I've decided. Azul going to a best of 1 MLG tonight? Absol box or Poltnor? Absol box. Poltnor is so boring. It's pretty good, though. Good boss. Yeah, but I had no way to retreat my active. Dude, see, I could have been looking goofy there. I could have been looking like chat there. I would have bossed up the Mega Absol, realized I can't retreat my Miraidon. Chat wants to catch me looking goofy. Well, I got the Bravery Charm. Ready to pull and let chat decide what deck to play tonight? No. It's gonna be Golden Go. What's it called? Golden Go Megalopony. It's just, should I play the Lillie build or should I play the... Well, I guess I could let chat pick between those two, to be honest. I mean, do I just have to try and punch through the active here, or can I, like, go a different route? It feels like I have to punch through the active, but... I could just, like, 2-hit it, I guess, at this point. I guess if they have, like, a penny, things would get weird, though, right? How much HP does it have? 320? This thing is in for... 60 to 80. Yeah, I'm just punching hard. But if I punch it really hard and they penny it... I mean, am I playing around penny here, though? Like... Does this deck play penny? I just don't know if they have, like, any way to get this thing out of play. I feel like they don't. I feel like they don't have a way to get out of play. I'm just gonna play as if they don't have a way to get out of play, to be honest. I might leave this in the deck, actually. I'll probably burn the Switch, though. We have plenty of Switches left. Maybe it'll allow me to reach it on the bench or something. $260. I could hit for 280. Close, but not quite. Punch, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we'll see if they have anything weird. You can put 2 energy on Mew. I saw a cool play. Getting 2 energy on Mew wouldn't allow me to terminal period, if that's what you mean. They need 6 damage counters on the active. They had, what, 1? It's literally impossible to get there. The most I could do would be Claw of Darkness. But I'm not sure that's... Actually, Claw of Darkness would be worth it because that would take the penny away. Well... I'm actually not sure if that would be worth it because I don't know if I'd be able to set up another Iron Valiant on the next turn, to be honest. Yeah, I'm actually not even sure. Why not retreat to the other one and then switch? Because I played the switch before I used restart, and then I drew this off the restart. That's cheating. You haven't lost yet. Don't lose here. Lock in. I'm not acting. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm sitting here expecting to win this game. Azul, don't throw this one away, man. You still got this. You just have to believe. If you lock in now, anything is possible. I know it's looking bad. I know things are looking tough. This is huge. Chill, bro. I win next turn with Prime Catcher off Arven. God damn. Honestly, though, so far the Arvens feel okay. It does feel like okay to just kind of sit here and cycle with Arvens turn after turn. Azul, you'll win with the power of friendship. Dude, if I just believe in my Pokemon and they believe in me. Greatest comeback of all time. What the heck? They're not even gonna KO me with the Pecharunt? Oh, do they not? But even setting up to 180 is pretty good, right? That play just seems too weak. I don't know. The Petch could have punched me for 180, right? Wait. Wait. 70? Get a Miraidon! I wasn't sure. I didn't do the math. I was like, I'm not sure. Does it KO? It might KO. Wait, we can snipe the Abras. We can spawn trap Abras. Toronto, my nephew will want to autograph. What's your favorite Pokemon? Shuppet. Okay, let me see here. But I want to draw cards here. Okay, I think this is what I'm gonna do here. Let me draw. I guess I don't even really want to KO this, do I? Just doing 60 is almost better, to be honest. Because KO in the Phantom just gives them bench space. And Fez power. I shouldn't have done that yet, actually. I should have waited. Should have waited. Yo, what's up, Bear? She's 100 bits there. Supreme. Performance there. D3. Also appreciate the gift this up there. Ethan over to Hunter. One back to the back, Hunter. Okay, I just had to make sure. I wasn't sure, but we're fine. We're chilling. But do they know? Do they know? That's the question. Are they aware? No! No! My draw power! Well, hold on, they only have one Abra though here still. So currently, we still KO their only relevant Pokemon in play. Wait, does this... No, wait. No. No! You rat! Now I'm just not doing anything this turn. Insane, man. All right, we'll see what they do this turn. No! I can't believe you've done this. 50. I think I will pressure this so I can go like Miraidon KO it on a future turn. So if they go bench one Abra here, I can go push Iron Crown, knockout 50. Man, I just need something here. I have like a lot of top decks. A lot of top deck potential here. Pokégear, Arven, Lillie, Mew, Nest Ball. Probably not Fez. Okay, so I can go 50-50. Oh, Mew. Mew. I mean, I could just attach active to guarantee that I can move. Or I could, you know, I'm just gonna draw with Mew first. I'm fine with drawing with Mew first. Can Iron Crown snipe Terra? Yeah. Same thing. It's an effect on the Pokemon. My opponent hit me with the emote. The what? Did I want to patch last turn? Not really. I want to be able to like load up another Iron Crown potentially aggressively. Was damage better on the Shaman? No, because I want to be able to KO this with Miraidon to set up another Iron Crown. Or like another attacker in general. I want to be able to go Miraidon KO this. Oh, I thought they were insta-retreating the... I was so confused there for a second. I was like, wait, are they retreating immediately? What the heck? I mean, I'm gonna get that Abra. Also, if we are able to get back-to-back 50s, which we are able to do here, then this thing gets KO'd by a Iron Valiant. Okay, doesn't negate that attack? No, because it's dealing damage, not placing damage counters. Okay, maybe I just go after the double Abras, actually, here. Might just be another Abra spawn trap maneuver. Well, no, if I get a way to KO this. Ooh, we can actually get a little funky here. I can prime up the Shaman. Hold up. Let me cook. I'm gonna go prime. Ooh, yeah, prime because we can trap the thing in the active. Future boost. I'm gonna prime the Shaman. Oh, Battle Cage stops that. Oh. Well, still, the play's still correct. I would still do the play. I'm gonna keep this Wondrous Patch. I don't need to play right now to draw more cards with Mew. Do they play a way to move the... Oh, Wondrous Patch, right? They play Wondrous Patch. Oh, but they don't have a way to discard energy, right? So they don't have a way to get a Psychic in the discard pile to Wondrous Patch to the Alakazam and then hard retreat the Shaman. Staying in the tournament? For now, yeah. As long as I think X2 can make top cut, which currently, I feel like 7-2 maybe makes cut. It's a pretty big tournament. Maybe not. It's a top 16, though. So I feel like X2 makes cut in top 16. Put the damage on Shaman. Oh, true, I could have. So it definitely was. I definitely did make a misplay for sure. I could have gotten value out of the damage there. True. Good point. The sacrificial Togepi? You're just gonna sacrifice him like that? Oh wait, don't I just win the prize trade at this point, right? Like I'm too far ahead now. At first there was like a possibility for them to make a comeback, but now no shot. Seems like a pretty good matchup, to be honest. I can win next turn, right? I think I need a top deck though. I don't think I can currently win. Or I need a Lillie sent to like 2 pieces. Oh, I can draw 2 prize cards. Just no. Switch, ping 20. No, so I have Counter Stadium. Switch, ping 20. Here, this thing, retreat, knockout. I don't KO that. So if I get it all, I could win off Lillie here. I could TM Devo this. Wait. Retreat Jet, no. Jet. There's no way to win, right? I'm not trolling. Maybe I prize a switch. Nope. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I don't think I can win either. Oh, yeah, I should be able to. I can win if I draw a switch here. No. It should be good enough, though. I don't think I could have won with Arven, no. I mean, I would have gotten a switch. The jet is the switch, right? It's the same thing. If I can't win with the jet, then I can't win with the switch. Oh, because I could have got TM Devo. No. That doesn't lead to anything else either, though. Huh. How do I even approach this? All right, what if we went... Hold up, let me cook, let me cook. I could just get aggressive and KO the thing, right? Okay, I was gonna try and get cheesy, but wait, I can just KO the Charmander. Yeah, I was gonna try and get like super cheesy or something like that. I can literally just KO the Charmander. Okay. Maybe it was just better to put the thing on the... I should just put it on the Miraidon, right? I think I messed that up, actually. I do want one here eventually, but I don't need it right now. Oh, I'm doing 80. Oh, because I got another one. Oh, sure. Also, having the mobility on the Miraidon for the next turn would have been nice as well. I'm not back yet. Yeah, I should have put the thing on the Miraidon. That was definitely a mistake to not do that. What? 2 Charmanders? Are you kidding me? Are you cheating? What? Alright, they're definitely cheating. Oh, never mind. Wait, hold up. No, I kind of am in some trouble here. A wee bit. A little bit. Oh my gosh, stop. Leave me alone. Ooh, nice. Ooh, hold up. Are we comboing like that? Although I could have actually just like hit up the Charmanders for a bunch of damage and play for a TM Devo, but I'm just like so far from a TM Devo. Oh no. This also doesn't leave a 1 prize in my active. Maybe that's fine. We'll see. Wait, actually, if I don't draw 2 prize cards this turn, do I just lose? I feel like I'll lose if I don't draw 2 prize cards this turn. Or I could lose. Actually, not sure. I think we're okay. That's their turn? What? You're cooked, buddy. What are you doing? Lillie top deck. I'm currently not KOing the active, but getting a KO for turn seems like really strong. So I could go... This thing's hitting for 80. This thing's hitting for 50. We just KO a Duskull here. Excuse me. I can win with this thing as well. I can win with the Iron Crown. I'm not set up super well to be able to do that. We're chilling. It's fine. I mean, they're making moves. Things are happening. Do I have Prime Catcher left? Nope. Candy. Second Zard. They played Counter Catcher. Boss. If they only have Boss though. Hold up. Winnable. I need Gust to win the game. If I don't get Gust, They could go Candy, Nor, Briar, Pop, Nor, Win. Okay. And they would need Boss as well. So it might be tough for them to do, but it is possible. Can't triple bits. Fudge. Maybe here. Boss? Okay. Wait, is that even correct? Boss KO Duskull? Oh, I should have pinged the Clef key. Yeah, I should have pinged Clef key there. Oops. Alright, mistakes were made. It's alright, winnable. No boss. Is it winnable, actually? I'm not so confident anymore. Yeah, I should have pinged the Clef key, though, so I could twin shottles it, I guess. I still have a lot of stuff left, though. Also, actually, they have to get around my Miraidon. If they don't get around my Miraidon, we always win. How many switches do I have left? 1. Get 3 counters on... Oh, true. I could have pinged this for 20 more, too. The better play was definitely putting on the Clef key. The twin shottles to KO Clefy was my highest odds, highest percent chance to win the match play. Everything else is harder. Everything else is harder to pull off. They only have 1 boss left though, so if they boss now, I could just punch them with Miraidon and be fine though. Yeah, like they go boss, but they shouldn't have another boss here. So, oh, they let this thing live. So just push this, see what we draw. Switch. I don't know if the last switch is in the deck though. I think we have to play as if it is though. Oh my gosh, that's a dub. He's done it again. Was there actually a better way to sequence that? No, I don't think so, actually. Goodbye, Hoot Hoot. Got him.